Hi guys, remember I was saying how Walmart.com, I had gotten a box and it was leaking everywhere and detergents and everything. This time they sent the two detergents separately, but not the stain spray and everything else. So, we have a surprise too. See that, kitty? Different color collar. See that, kitty? Uh-oh. Fluffer's got a twin. 1, 2. Uh-oh. Why is there two kitties? Surprise! Fluffer's brother that was adopted out came back today. So, Fluffer's brother Simba is going to be here. He's a little anxious. So he's a little anxious, getting used to the place again. But we decided to keep him. So they're both going to get fixed probably in 2 weeks. You happy to have your brother back? Yeah. So they look identical. It's hard to tell them apart. It's funny. So the only way you can tell them apart is their demeanor right now, because Fluffer is obviously more docile because he's used to our house. So Simba's got to get used to the house again. So anyways, back to this order. So this was the 4th time, because they got returned. And so the first one I received destroyed. The second one was shipped back before I even got it because it was burst out everywhere. Third one, leaking, was supposed to be delivered the other night, and they returned it, and then the UPS wrote that I refused it, but they meant to say they fixed I spoke to my local hub and all that, and the main UPS. They put the wrong notes. They never even came to my house because they had someone come and take it off the truck because it was leaking so bad. So she said, normally if we get something, we try to make sure if there's an invoice, everything's in there, retape it and send it to you. So today, them knowing this is the 4th time, my local hub delivered it. Kind of wish they didn't. They put tape this way and tape this way, and I just undid the tape. I covered my address, but it says, even without the 2 lawn detergents, this is 19 pounds for this one box. Are you ready? Let's see what happens. I've already contacted Walmart.com, and the associate I got, he was so unknowledgeable. And he's like, oh, we'll call you back in 4 hours. I was like, no, I'll talk to the supervisor now. So she's gonna, she's having some problems because I still haven't got part of the order or whatever. It said within 24 hours, they're gonna refund me. She said, do what you want, try and clean it up, whatever. So this is what we got. You can see the box is soaked over there. You can see the green dye, and that is from, which is like literally falling apart, the ginger ale. So the dye from this box, because this stain spray works so great, it takes anything out, including ink. So they put some poppers in, but half of those are popped and they're on top. So we have some of their favorite kitty toys, because my local store doesn't have them. These seem to be okay. And they have catnip in there. So I open these and I put them in Ziploc. You can put other toys in there and refresh them, get them smell like catnip. So they love those little flingy things. Here's another one stuck. So they got blue and pink and blue and purple. The terrible 2 twins right there. I had them both in one shot for a second. But this was Jake's Beyblade Stadium he wanted. But you can see the bottom. It's cracked right here. There's ink all over here. The last one had ink all over the middle. So this is my favorite product, this drift stain spray. But I see now that, because my local store went to plant-based and it's in a clear bottle, and they jacked up the price. But you can see, like, they're turned where they're on. They're not totally closed here, and that's the problem. You can see that, like, the handle's spinning around. They're not closed totally, but you can see This is like half a bottle, and well, I can feel, you can't see. But you can see the green ink all over this one. And it's all in the bottom of this. So I'm assuming that's what that is. I don't know if all these ginger ales popped or not. But I received, there's the two twins together. The one on the right is Fluffer. On the left is Simba. Simba! So I'm checking out the place. And they were fighting over one of these today that I opened. So I'm glad these came in because he's like enjoying. Hey, he's like, hey, hi brother. Simba! Are you skittish? You getting used to the place? Fluffer says, hey man, it's good to have you home. So, Jake got upset. It was funny, I told him, I work my magic, because Jake thinks I'm a good witch and I have magic. It's kind of funny. I said, I snapped my fingers to make Fluffer behave, and they made two of them, and he's like, what? And he's like, he believed it at first, and then I said, no, it's Simba. It was funny, and then he's like, we gotta keep him, I feel bad. So, it's not that he was abused or nothing, it's just he didn't work out in the home he was, because he got in mischief, and he broke a TV, and some other things, so, my TV, my big one, is strapped. My house is not only child-proof, it is kitty-proof. Huh, except for the seashells. They like to knock those over all the time. But oh, they have a kitty toy right there. But there is no more boxes, guys. Except for, one right there. $1.com. I have to do that haul. Hoping to do it this evening. I got one of my nice Lava Rocks lamps. I like this one. Just touch it. And it cleans the energy in the house. And I got, mine and Jake's picture hung up. They're thankful and blessed. And this is a baby bed with babies in it. So I covered it. So when it's covered, they don't bother it. Oh, he sees the reflection on the ceiling from something. What's reflecting? Oh, when I turned on that lamp, it's reflecting on something. And there's a light on the ceiling. That's funny. He's watching it. What is it, Fluffer? Fluffer, you're not supposed to be on the couch. Here comes your sidekick, Simba. There they are together. The two brothers. Get off the couch. Alright, I'm going to shut off that light because it's shining off the metal of the lamp or something and attracting them. Simba's trying to get some air conditioning. I have this other glass one I need to set up. This one right here. This is actually, it looks like Jake, but this is actually Kenny, my middle son when he was little. And he looks just like, actually I never showed. That's my oldest son. Focus. Fishing. And there's my middle son when he was younger. My two oldest boys when they were younger. It's got the flash on. My two oldest boys, which is Steven on the left, Kenny on the right. And those are those things I got from Holler. That's a lamp for the, this is hermit crabs here. So, from now on, but I can't do site store on the Drift stain spray because it'll do store pickup, which my store sells those. So I found them on Amazon. They have 4 for $10, so hopefully they stay at that price. But that stuff, this is what I rave about all the time. This, I've bought stuff at yard sales, whatever. It'll take the stains out. This Drift laundry stain remover. But you got to get this original white bottle, not the, so I got to clean this up and get rid of this box and see what I can salvage and all that. So, just want to announce that Fluffer's now in my room. And there's Simba off the couch. See, they listen. They try to listen. But if you're going to do Walmart.com and you think it's going to leak, do store pickup. It's a lot easier than hassling with this. This has been 3 weeks. Nightmare. So, like, comment, subscribe. As usual, happy hauling.